Well, welcome to another class, SKST AI class, and we have new students. I'm so giddy! Welcome, my new students. So, okay, tell people who you are and what you do.
I'll go for it. My name is Cassandra McClellan. I presently work at Element Self Care in the Medicaid business. Pretty
Nice.
much, I try to recoup money that went out the door that shouldn't have went out the door, so it brings back revenue to the company.
Nice. Oh, so the president gonna keep you around a while.
Nah,
And who is our next student?
I am Terry Banks, and I'm a longshoreman. I've been longshoreman since 2003, and that's about it.
Okay, so what brought you to the AI class today?
Cause
I always was interested in AI. I actually went to school back at Hampton Institute. Tell my age now. For information systems, so computers and electronics has always excited me. So I've
Nice.
been in and out of it actually.
What about you, Terry?
I came to the class because I wanted to learn more about computers, and I did go to school a little bit for computer science. So that's what brought me to the class to get more educated.
Okay, wonderful. And then you got met Arthur, and you have not met T Nice. T Nice is the man that I was telling you about that's in Texas. Uh,
Okay.
he's not on camera, but he's there. T Nice, say hello.
I have to be in a room to say hello.
Oh, say hello.
Hello, but I wasn't in the room. I couldn't say anything.
Okay.
All right.
So T Nice is the vice president of the company, and well, actually the president of the company, and so he does all his stuff from Texas, and so he runs. He's like the magic man. He might see him on the camera, hear him on the camera above you, because we have security cameras all over. So you should always feel safe. This atmosphere is for you to feel welcome and safe. So that's the main thing. That's what I want for you guys to understand. And so today we're gonna do sort of like a little review since you guys are new to kind of catch you up to the class, and then we'll start chapter 5 on next week. So again, thank you so much for being here. And Terry, you just been a blessing all week long, girl. So thank you, thank you, thank you.
Thank you for having me and inviting me.
Absolutely, absolutely. Okay, so we're gonna start off with the some of the slides and things that we had previously. So we're going to start with week 3. Okay, so this is the lesson plan for week 3. So ladies, take notes. Okay, so you know me, I'm your instructor. This class is good for people from age 17 to 60. If you were in a classroom setting, you would need a computer, not really a projector, but a computer is fine, and you have a computer in front of you, and you'll learn how to generate AI. You'll learn the origins of AI. You'll learn how to do poems, stories, pictures, and a large model of different things, and different images. Like Arthur's already generating images. It's kind of like what you saw, the t-shirts and things like that. And so if you love graphics and like you, Terry, you like pretty stuff, you'll be able to do your own, after you get through with this class.
Okay.
And so basically, of course, you need the internet, and you need the programs that you need, but don't pay for right now. To practice, you'll be using Chat GPT. I said it backwards. And then also Dell-E. And those are the best ones, but also Bing is a good one. I love doing a lot of my generating from Bing. So those are the main things that you'll need right now to kind of get you started and to practice and warm up and all those different things. And so the first prompt you're going to be working on is called, "What would a robot poet write about?" So when you go to Chat GPT, you're going to ask Chat GPT, "What would a robot poet write about?" and find out what your results will be. And then the next class, you'll be able to share what you came up with. Okay. And that's pretty much it for this lesson plan. So I'll go to the next slide. And here we're going to do live demos. Pretty much everything you see in the class are going to be pretty much computer generated. And so I'll get you ladies' email address and I'll send you these weekly plans, okay? So that way you'll have them in writing. You can take your notes, but you'll also have them in writing. So that way you can go back to them. You don't feel pressured to have to know all of it like right now.
Okay.
Okay. We're going to do a quick little. Okay. So again, welcome to week 3. So what is creative AI? Anybody can answer that question. What is creative AI?
Mm,
What do you think?
intelligence. I'm reading out there.
You can read.
Created AI refers to artificial intelligence
Mm-hmm. And art. So
and
the
art.
creative portion is the art. Basically,
Okay.
that's the main thing. The creative is the art. And then the music, the text or images, it mimics creativity and learning patterns. In other words, you think the computer is smart, but it's not smart. It's only generating what you give it. It talks back to you or it gives you all that information or data that we've put in there. So all these people that's doing AI right now, all these thousands and thousands of people that are using this program, they are educating the main computer. If that makes sense. So
Okay.
everything that's put into it, that's what it'll put out. So if you say, the sky is green, if everybody's saying the sky is green, it's going to put out the sky is green. So it's only learning from you. It's learning what you teach it. People are feeding it dictionaries, different books, different stories, news articles. It's feeding. We're feeding AI all the information that it needs in order to be successful to work for us, not against us. A lot of people have fear that AI is going to take over, but at the end of the day, as of right now, we're still feeding it. We're still nourishing all the data input to AI. Okay, language models. So language models like ChatGPT generate stories, poems, and essays. And taking it to the next step, I use ChatGPT in my everyday life. And so we started ChatGPT in 2022, I believe, at the end of 2022. And it was in the in the what do you call it, beta stages when we first started learning.
Mhm.
And so from 2022 to now, it has come a long, long way. And so some people don't want to embrace, but if they would have embraced it back when it first started, those are the people that's making money right now. Those are the people that's really making these apps happen for us because those people started at the beginning. So the purpose of this class is to make sure that everyone is on board and don't feel left behind. And so going back to the language, it generates the story. So whatever, you can start a book, and the books in the front I should have showed you guys. It's a whole complete. Hey Mike, thanks for joining us. It's a whole complete AI book that's generated. And basically I just gave it a few stories, a few lines to put, and it generated a book that's probably almost 200 pages.
Mhm.
And I mean, it's AI. It generated a full book for us. So this can work for you and not against you. The only thing is you have to just be very careful and double check the spelling. And a lot of times, like the artwork that I do, a lot of times that artwork, it might have the name spelled wrong. So that's what takes so long. And you have to keep generating and keep generating. And that's where the money comes in, because you got to keep buying, time to be able to keep generating the different artwork until you get it perfect. Another thing too, when you're doing your generations, you run out of time, or you run out of they start at trying to get you to pay. That's at the end of the day, they're trying to get you to pay. So if you're not doing it like I do my storyline, Jada, and Jada is a cartoon, I find myself having to spend money to finish the artwork that I'm working on. And so just give you a little sample. If you look up in the top corner, you'll see that little thing I just changed.
Yeah.
AI. That's AI. That's AI. All of this is generated via AI.
I need to buy me a computer, a laptop.
You need a laptop?
Mm-hmm.
Art, he might can get you one. Art can fix anything.
Whatever.
So anyway, ladies, so the limits, it's unlimited of what you can do. It just
Okay.
takes a lot of time and practice. So showing you, giving you the little ideas up here in the corner is things that I generated a few years ago, a couple of years ago. So, okay, we pretty much went over this. Um, the tools like Dell, and you can turn your words into images. And like I was sharing with Arthur today, Arthur has generated some artwork already, and he's ready, sort of ready for the next stage. So I'm going to kind of bring you up to where Arthur is. You can take the Chat GPT and you can ask it to help you with your prompts. Mike, you can ask it to help you with your prompts. So if you can't generate a prompt on your own, but you have an ideal of what you want it to say or do, good example, like your Sweet 16. I had to go through tons and tons and tons of generations to get the Sweet 16 based off of what you wanted, the colors that you wanted, and what you wanted to say. And so that's how you came up. That's how we came up with the. Remember, I gave you like a little slideshow of different graphics to select from. That's how you got that many, because it generated. I had to keep it generating, 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 so I got it to say exactly what I wanted it to say. So that's that. So it, like I was telling you earlier, it learns from millions of existing images online. So once you put it out there, I mean, it's no longer yours, right? It saves it for whoever else is doing something similar. So like you said, the sky is green, and somebody else come back and say, what color is the sky? It's going to say the sky is green, if nobody else debunk that the sky is green. It's going to put out what you put in. Okay, let's create something.
To write a funny story, short story.
So you're going to write down a story that you want to hear, you want to see come up. And I'm going to move you guys over here, and I'm going to go to my Chat GPT and just write down something that you want me to put up there.
I don't know. Think of something. You wrote something.
You want me to tell you now?
Hold on, let me get in.
Funny stuff.
What you want to talk about?
Okay.
A singing otter. What you say? But I don't know what the story's gonna be. What'd you say? A singing otter. Oh, what is that? A singing otter?
What you want? What's your story?
How the lion dance, do the fan dance. There you go.
Where my fans at?
A singing otter doing the fan dance. There you go. He stole my story.
No, put it together. I incorporated both items.
Oh, okay.
Anything else? So we have a singing otter who is line dancing with a fan. Anything else?
Oh,
Okay, let's see what GPT got for us.
He look like he inside an 18-wheel truck.
he don't want me to see him.
So I'm gonna while it's generating.
There you go.
Cooking pancakes. That's fine. I think about a man making homemade macaroni and cheese.
I like that one. There you go, right there.
Wait, a Grinch cooking pancakes.
So this one's taking a long time to generate.
Hmm.
Let's see.
How about a woman fixing the tire, changing the tire? They don't know how to do that.
Ask anything.
Well, it's taking a little longer than I expected. So let me see if I can regenerate this.
Probably gotta say line dancing with a fan, man, to make it show. I don't know.
Now we singing. All of who is line dancing with a fan. Cartoon image. Terry buying a new truck.
Shopping on a budget under $100.
Look, there you go, right there.
There you go.
That's the image.
That's funny.
Now we can do the same image.
In a truck.
Don't look he in the truck. Look, he in the truck.
Oh, Mike.
Mm.
I don't know why it's taking so long, but on the free app, like I was telling y'all before, you got to kind of wait in line because you got so many people generating at the same time.
For the chat, CPT.
Yeah, that we're on. Chat GPT.
So what I just go up here and Google Chat GPT.
I seen it. It was funny that she was
You can just Google it. Just go to
out there.
Chat GPT. See, this is across the top. Chat GPT,
Right.
and then go for image.
Image.
And it don't normally take this long.
Does it? It doesn't tell you how many people are using it, right? You just know about the speed.
No. Yeah, you just know about the speed. Now, even when you pay for it, like I do the videos and things, even when you pay for it, there you go.
There you go, Cassandra.
Mm-hmm.
And a cheering crowd around the truck.
So we can say, so whichever one you want to pick from that.
Make a truck drive through a music parade.
Okay, you want to do that? So I'm going to put in B because it gave us those options.
Okay.
And literally all I had to do is just come up with that. But going back to what I was telling you at the beginning, you can use the Chat GPT and the image generator too. So you can go to Chat GPT and ask it for a prompt and put in just the basic that we put in. The otter with the fan on the truck, and it will generate the correct prompt to make it more realistic. And
Mm.
just for instance, like we got cartoon here, I can add here, make the image realistic.
What?
That's that's
Oh.
the website.
But you got a computer at home, don't you?
Mm-hmm.
I want to get me a nice good one.
New coming to the pawn shop. I never used it.
I don't want no pawn shop one.
It's never used.
Oh, you know what? Amazon got some good ones on sale right now because we was looking at some for the studio.
I have a buddy that I connect with on Newtown. They have stuff coming in new, not even open in a box. The pawn shop, apples, everything you can think of. Right.
I'm gonna get mine from Best Buy.
That's where we get ours from too. Some of them, a couple of them we got from Amazon. And then T Nice he fixes computers and stuff too.
If something go wrong with it, I can go to the Geek Squad.
I know that's right.
No, they too much.
That's
These
all.
cost too much.
No, not for me. I'm total tech. I don't pay nothing.
I think they're too expensive.
And on top of that, if they can't fix it, I get a new one. You know how much stuff I had to return from my son? His PlayStation. It broke. They look on the thing. They say, "Oh, you're a total tech. Go in the back and get a brand new one." They don't even say, "Let me check it." Then his VR broke. He done went through 3 VRs. You know you doing this with
Mm-hmm.
the controller broke. Took it right back. They just gave him a brand new one.
They charge me $200 to recover my password, and all I do is order it
expensive.
from Amazon.
There you go, guys.
That's
I
what.
order from Amazon.
So there's your order in the back of a truck with the parade. With
That is neat.
What am I? Now then what it say? Now they say.
So it gives us. Well, it's saying it's a network error, and I'm sure it is because it never takes that long.
Look, it say replace the fan with a glittery microphone.
Yep, you can do that too. And then the cool thing is now the way things are, and this has just happened in the last few months. You can even add this kind of stuff to, like, just say I want this to be my website. This is my logo for my website. Now, do you see this option here? Try website generator GPT. Perfect for play for branding, and you can launch it. It gives you all these details. So always make note of when you're generating, because now it's giving you way more things to choose from, way more things to select from. And so we're not going to go there now, but I'm just saying, if when you get into it even more and you want to do like your background, your screen behind you, ladies, when you want to start doing stuff like that, this is the start. This is your start right here.
Okay.
And Mike, and T Nice, and Arthur. I keep saying ladies. Okay. So we're gonna go. I'm gonna stop screen share. Let's see. Okay. Now we're gonna finish up the student activity sheet. Okay, so I just showed you how to text and how to generate images. So part of your homework will be um, choosing from the prompts below that I have. It's either a superhero, so I know that you did it, a dog that becomes president, or a dragon who loves barking. So you're going to use these. You can type this and add more to it, or just type the basics just to play with it. So when you get, in a quiet spot, do it on your phone, whatever way you decide to do it, you can copy and paste it and send it to me. And so that way I know you've done it. Okay.
Okay.
And then we're going to go through 4 real quick.
Mm.
So do I need to do it too?
No, you already done that part. But but you can if you want to practice. But Mike needs to do it. Mike definitely needs to do it.
Oh, I can see
when,
the ones I have
when
and
you're
work
not
on that.
driving.
Machine learning basics.
Okay, so this one is basically learning like what we talked about a little bit earlier in three, right? We talked about the actual computer and how people got started with all this, right? And so how do machines learn? Anybody have any idea? How does machines learn?
About what you put in it.
Yeah.
That's it.
Anything else?
Um,
How do machines learn? The same way we learn.
Basically, you're absolutely right.
Telling it what to do,
You're
how
absolutely
to
right.
do it, when to do it, where to do it.
That's right. So back in the day when I learned, telling my age, back in the day when I started learning how to um, do websites and graphic design, we used to code. It used to be where we had to type in all this stuff, and add in, we want the background purple, and we want, put it in parentheses, out, close parentheses. It used to be so much that we used to have to do just to get what you see in front of you. So now it is so much easier, and times have changed so much that, we don't have to go through all that now. And so even with a search engine, you don't have to do half of the things you had to do back in the day. So even I have even gotten lazy where now I do websites based off of templates, because the templates are there for you and they're good templates. And so you don't have to do all that coding and things that we had used to have to do once upon a time. Okay, so machines learning is a way for computers to learn from data. And data is the information that you put in. It helps computers to make decisions or predictions without being. And basically, and what it's saying here is the prediction. Like, for instance, you might have said the sky is green, but because so many people told it that the sky was blue, it's going to override your green unless you specifically put it in a prompt that you want the sky to be green. But other than that, you would say a clear day with a beautiful sky. That sky is automatically going to be blue. When we first started doing these AIs, all of the people generated were white, all of them. And so we had to start putting in that we want that artwork to be, like the ladies in the top. We want those ladies to be African American women. We want them to be um, Chinese women. We want them, we had to tell the computer what we want it to be, because the default is for the people to be white.
wow.
The default is for people to be white. And so I can I hate that this generation's taking so long. But I'll give you an example. Um, if it takes too long, I'll go back out. But let me share screen one more time. Okay, so I'm gonna say I want a woman in the park.
Should this be a
While we waiting, and I'm gonna tell you something funny. So we got the kids club thing at the mall, and I did a lot of generations of different kids. I did mixed children on one poster. I did some white kids on another poster, and I did just a mixture of nationalities on another poster. And when I got an email that someone defaced one of the posters. Now those posters cost them all $20 a piece to make. And they wrote on there, "Where is the black kid?" on the poster, not realizing that I'm doing all children, right? It doesn't matter if they're black, white, green, or blue. It was just a poster with the kids, but they put that. And then it dawned on me that I really now, in these days and times, I have to be very careful and make sure that everyone is represented in, because of the way things are going. Everybody has to be represented, and that mall is a public place. So anyway, you see the lady?
Yes.
You reach your image.
So I reached the limit of my free time, so it won't let me generate another one. But I would have generated another one saying a black lady sitting at the park, and then it would have been a black lady sitting at the park.
Oh, okay.
So you have to specify, because the default for any person will be a white person. Are y'all good?
Yes.
All right.
I'm
Let's
thinking
go
about that homework.
back. Okay, so let's go to slide 3. So with your AI, you can generate movies, you can do songs, you can do recommendations. We actually generate. So Mike and DJ T Nice, they are they do music, right? They do Beats by Bro, and they do music the old-fashioned way, the hard way, the only way that we all knew how to do music, right? So now with AI, we can generate music without doing all the hard stuff that T Nice and them do. So give you an example. T Nice just made this one, I think. That's just a slide thing. Hold on. Do we have that audio of the song, T Nice?
T Nice ain't up there.
He's there.
Yeah, he probably eating dinner or something.
What audio?
The girl talk. I wanted them to hear it.
It should be in your folder. Yeah, you have to put it. You have the original, so you have to put it in here. I didn't have it at the time when you got it.
Okay.
So you look for the commercial, then you have to go out of. I thought we put it in here.
I thought so too. Let me.
Unless it was moved around. It was moved.
Why am I looking up like that? Like,
Because we have a tendency of looking at ourselves instead of the camera.
but I wasn't looking at. I know what I'm saying. I was looking up like, why am I looking up like this? You see, like I'm still looking up like this.
Because the camera's down.
Now, see.
Your one song is in here. Your old one. You want to play that?
Yeah.
Tune in, it's time for Comedy G. Bringing stars and stories, it's where you wanna be. From celebs to entrepreneurs, she's got the scoop. Community and entertainment, she's in the loop. Every smile a burst of velvet light. Through the screen she
Okay, so that song, I wrote the song and I put it through AI, and AI generated the song for me.
But what did you say to create the song? Just like certain words?
That the words that in that intro is about my podcast show. Everything that I wanted it to represent of what we're doing, the celebrities, the people that we're working with, the community people, everything that I wanted it to say. I have a tendency of making it too long though. It's not supposed to be that long, but it's because I have a lot to say. I'm a writer, so hey, shoot me now. But so you can get songs generated where it used to take T Nice and Mike, hours to do. Now AI can generate that for you like really quick.
It only takes 15 minutes.
Oh wow.
Oh wow. I might do that tonight. Write a song.
Do you use AI to write your books?
That's what I'm saying. I have a book that you guys can see on the way out that is AI generated. I mean, you can't resell it or anything like that, but AI can write books for you.
So when I get my computer, my laptop,
She
I can
think,
put this song, and then on the back of my, like the back of my screen, when you cut it on, it's gonna sing my song, right?
yeah, there you go. So, movies or song recommendations, spam filters and emails. These are all examples of ML in real life. So, facial recognition, self-driving cars, all this stuff is a part of the MLs. You see it every day, every day. First, you just we saw what was that? The car, the little man driving the car. What was that TV show? It was a movie. Arnold Schwarzenegger was in it. Um,
Mm,
what was that movie?
Arnold Schwarzenegger
Driving that car.
driving a car.
Yeah,
Driving.
it was like a little robot driving the car, and Total Recall.
Oh yeah.
Total Recall. So that was in the movie, right? The self-driving car. That was in the movie. Then on the movies you see where people look into the camera and their eyes beam the door open, or
Oh, that's
now
AI.
all that's AI. All that's
Wow.
AI. And now it was just an ideal back then, and now it's all in fruition now. See how far we've come?
Because Tyler Perry was writing a movie, and he used AI for different backgrounds for this like city. Like he wanted to be in Mexico, he wanted to be like in the water or whatever. He didn't have to go to that state. I heard him say that. It was interesting.
Well, and that showed kind of like the backdrop.
That I've been writing, and all I gotta do is just
For real.
yes,
Okay.
yes.
Okay, so supervised learning. So what do you think supervised learning is?
Hmm.
From a
Somebody
computer's point of view, what is a supervised learning?
learning from me, learning from
Mm-hmm.
examples, learning from being supervised.
But you're a supervisor because you put anything in there.
Yeah,
So,
so you're telling it what to do.
yeah.
The unsupervised learning is things that it picks up on, and it, like we was talking about, the sky is blue, and you might not have to say the sky is blue, just like I didn't tell them to generate this lady's, see, the sky is blue from the lady, from the artwork. All I told it to do was, oh, I got to take this out of stage. All I told it to do was generate the lady, right?
Yes.
But it added a blue sky. It added green trees. It added a park bench. Normally, the park benches are made of wood. And so it pretty much, all those little details around what we asked for was programmed some sort of way. Somebody asked for it a long time ago. And now it's smart enough to go, oh, so she wants somebody sitting on the park bench. Well, if they're on the park bench, they has to have a blue sky. They have to have trees. They have to have, so AI generates those things automatically because you don't have to supervise it anymore. It's there now. It's a part of it. And see where it says unsupervised learning, no labels provided. We didn't provide those labels.
Mhm.
It found the patterns on its own.
Okay.
All we told it was we wanted a lady to be sitting at the park bench.
Oh, okay.
Okay, and so here is some information you can write down. If you go to teachablemachines.withgoogle.com, it'll give you more examples.
Oh.
And you'll choose 2 classes from those examples and see what you come up with. and I think it'll be fun. You'll be able to record some examples. You'll be able to train your model, and you'll be able to test it and see if it really works.
I know. That's smart.
That's
Well,
real
right on
smart.
all that right.
I'm in the right. That's what I mean.
Let me remove this from. Oh, I'm sorry. Hold on. I removed the wrong thing. I was trying to remove the graphics. Sorry about that.
And I
There
do
you
that
go.
at work sometimes. I don't know why I didn't think about that. It'd be a means, just let me snap that.
I still was writing it down.
Oh, okay. Hold on. I'll go back.
You still want to write down? Take a picture.
Okay.
Got it?
Yes.
Okay. Move on to the last slide. Okay. So, question time. What did you learn? What was fun or challenging?
It was fun saying what you want AI to do, and it comes up with a picture. But then I like that you could change it as well, because like you said, that it defaults to white, so you could change it if you could to black or whatever you want to change. I thought that was interesting.
What about you?
Creating what I wanted AI to do, show the pictures. I'm just amazed how you can just tell it and it generates different things. Because in my head, I'm ready to generate the song I got.
Yeah, the secret to everything is you have to make sure everything is typed. Make sure it's typed out. And they do have character limits.
Okay.
I have to do like a verse, or if you did a whole song completely typed out. And like I said, I'm wordy. So you might not be as wordy as I am, but I'm very wordy. And so sometimes you have to go back and kind of take some things out. Like I write for our studios, some intro and things like that. So you don't need them to be long. They only need to be like 15 seconds, not even that long. In some cases, but mine's always seem to go over. I know he's not shaking his head at me. So, can machines really learn like humans? Do you think that's true now?
Yes.
Yeah. Depending on what you put in there.
That's why they call smartphones, smart TVs, smart computers, because they're very smart.
They are. They really are. So, how can we use this technology for good? We're already doing it. Think about
everyday
it.
life. Yeah, everyday life. It tells on what you want to do. Whatever you decide, which way you want to go. Do this, do that, do this.
It's just the way of life now.
Because technology. Because honestly, it's funny you had made a statement. In my job, AI has replaced. They have got rid of over 10,000 people.
Wow.
Supposedly AI is generating, but they still new at it. It's kind of crazy because it's new. And people say they don't have to recall those people back, but that's what they're telling us. So.
Well, you know what? I can give you a good example. I can't show you. I can't figure out how to show you. Maybe Two Nice can, but our receptionist now is AI. Her name is Karen, and she answers the phone.
Are you serious?
And she forwards the phone calls to us. To our cell phone. Now my problem is I'm always busy and I don't answer the phone period anyway. But I get the messages because everything is generated, right? So she'll tell you that the phone is recorded.
So who set that up? Art.
I did.
Oh.
I like to hear that.
Hold on, let me see if I can
that is funny.
Let me see if I can. Yep, it's kind of cool.
I probably would have did Keisha, not Karen.
Well, the first one name was Rosie. Can y'all hear that?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, Karen.
Well, I try to
Hello,
give
thank
it.
you for calling SKST Radio Network Media and Podcast Studios. Our call may be recorded today for quality control purposes. My name is Kathy.
Oh,
How can I
Kathy,
help
I'm
you?
sorry.
No worries. How can I assist you today?
Hey, Kathy, I want to sign up for the AI classes.
Oh, that sounds interesting. However, I'm here to assist with SKST, Radio Network Media and Podcast Studios related inquiries. If you're looking to book an appointment or have any questions about our services like podcasting, radio recording, or photography, feel free to let me know.
So, can I talk to DJ T Nice?
Sure thing. I can transfer you to DJ T Nice, the president and lead engineer. Let me know if you'd like me to go ahead and do that.
Yes, please.
Dang.
Great. I'll transfer you now. One moment.
Mm.
So she's calling T Nice right now.
What?
You don't answer the phone. What?
I'm here. What you doing? I don't want to talk to that lady.
Okay, thank
You don't
you.
want
T.
to Their name was Kathy.
And so, but anyway, so we use the technology. We slowly kind of integrating right in our everyday life. The vacuum
what's
cleaner
up.
today. The vacuum cleaner is computer generated, right? And so when
Is that the robot on the floor?
the robot on the floor, it knows how to home back in to his nest. And so if it's in a position where it can go back to where the base is, it will go back to the base, it will back up, turn itself around, and center itself back on the base.
Yeah, sure has that.
My sister got
It
that.
was tripping how that thing went back to the base.
And
She
so
brought me one. I told her I don't need it.
I was telling Arthur, kind of remind me of having a puppy, you know.
Oh yeah.
Kind of remind you of having your dog around. So anyway, ladies, this concludes our class for today. Everybody, thank you so much for being here. And next week, 7:00, I will answer the door, and we'll have lesson 5 ready to go.
All right.
So you need to make sure I get y'all contact information and your email addresses so I can send you guys this lesson plan.
Okay.
All right. Oh, I have it ready for you next week, and that way y'all can.
So you want me to email it through the text through your
You can text it to me. That'd be wonderful.
Okay.
Okay. All right. I'm signing off for now. Guys, next time you need to join our class, and look, our 2 ladies here, they seem like they enjoyed the class. So you need to be in this class next week, right here, 7:00, SKST Radio. Everybody tell them bye.
Bye-bye.